for something? What are you asking Sneaker for? Listen carefully. Shocking act from Sheikh Uthman. What is that act?
Barakatuh, brother Sneeko. MashaAllah, God bless you.
Yes, MashaAllah.
Grant you Jannah, Ameen, Ya Rab. So, almost a week ago, you asked Sheikh Uthman how to find a good wife. So you ask him two methods to find a good wife. You ask him about dating apps. He said no. And you ask what about OnlyFans. He's like, I don't know what is OnlyFans is. It's just totally fine. Yeah. Sheikh Uthman doesn't use those methods. He uses a better method, exactly totally different. That's what fits his style. Subhanallah. May Allah guide us all. So he will wait. I'm gonna tell you the the process. He is gonna wait for a friend and see if he can help him. For example, a brother, which is me, I reached out for him because he's a sheikh to fix our marriage. So what I did is I gave him.
Hold on. Before you continue, there's a picture on the top. I want to show it to you. He is posting it. Sheikh Uthman married us in the same day of this picture. So because Uthman supposedly is the imam of the mosque where they live, so this guy, he married an Islamic marriage. And who is the one who performed the ceremony, which is a stupid ceremony, like they put a tissue from the kitchen and the top of each hands, and they say, do you accept this woman, blah, 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 you know. Anyway, so Sheikh Uthman is the one who performed their marriage, and they are close friends, very, very, very close. They are brothers. They are really brothers. And as you see here, he took a picture with Sheikh Uthman the day Uthman married him as a sheikh to his wife. Now, for sure, you will not see the wife because the wife's Muslims, you know, she will be in the bed waiting naked. So, Uthman is the one who did the ceremony of marriage between this guy and his wife. Okay. So now we continue because you know, like in the video, you did not see that part where he is showing. That's why I wanted to stop the video so you can see a better image. All right. So now, let us go a little bit back so we can, you know, carry on.
So he will wait. I'm gonna tell you the the process. He is gonna wait for a friend.
Guys, what is the problem? The guy, he got married from other women, from a woman. Sheikh Uthman is the one who performed the marriage. What the problem? Why this need explanation? This guy talking about his wife. He married us. Do you think he married Uthman? Like, does it come to your mind that he is saying that he married from Uthman? So he married his wife, and the one who performed the marriage is Uthman. Is it complicated? All right. So, oh boy.
Those methods. He uses a better method. Exactly, totally different.
So they ask Sneeko, he asked Uthman how to find a wife. Sneeko, he want to find a wife. I mean, I mean, those guys, they sleep with women every day. I don't know. And Muslim women, you know, just to show you how cheap this religion is just wait. Because there's more videos to show. I mean, go.
May Allah grant you Jannah, Ameen, Ya Rab. So, almost a week ago, you asked Sheikh Uthman how to find a good wife. So you ask him two methods to find a good wife. You ask him about dating apps. He said no. And you ask what about OnlyFans. He's like, I don't know what is OnlyFans is. It's just totally fine. Yeah. Sheikh Uthman doesn't use those methods. He uses a better method.
Like what?
Exactly, totally different.
What?
That's what fits his style. Subhanallah. May Allah guide us all. So he will wait. I'm gonna tell you the the process.
Yeah.
He is gonna wait for a friend and see if he can help him. For example. A brother, which is me. I reached out for him because he's a sheikh to fix our marriage. So what I did is I gave him my wife's number because we have some trouble between, I had trouble between me and my wife. So
guys, is his sound good? Is his voice coming good? Somebody's saying put his sound higher. Do you hear his voice fine? Is his voice in the video is fine? So the one is complaining, obviously you have your, the problem from your side. So, okay, so this guy, he have a problem with his wife, which he married through Uthman, because Uthman is a sheikh, as you see. So, which is normal for him. He have a problem. It's like, you married in a church, and the priest there, this is the priest of your church, and he is the one who married your wife. So you ask him, can you, like, talk to her, help us to solve the problem? So things can happen this way. Nothing wrong until now. So he is doing the right thing. I mean, he go to the sheikh, who he trusts most, and he is a friend to him, and always they take pictures and they praise each other. And now he have a problem. So he went to Uthman, asking for help to fix what? His marriage. Uthman, for sure, he will fix it very well.
I reached out for him because he's a sheikh to fix our marriage. So what I did is I gave him my wife's number because we have some trouble between, I had trouble between me and my wife. So I trusted Sheikh Uthman, I know him, and then I was on his table in Balboa Park.
MashaAllah, he's one of the du'at here. He went on a cross-country da'wah.
Look, he is praising him now. The guy, MashaAllah. The funny is, you will find every scumbag from those Muslims in YouTube, they say, MashaAllah, MashaAllah, his wife, her ass is beautiful. MashaAllah, her vagina is delicious. MashaAllah, I'm going to take her from her husband. MashaAllah, he is looking at his victim. So you see, he is praising the husband. They are friends, mashallah. They are a very religious community. I mean, what we can say, I mean, you have to take it as it is. Mashallah, So, mashallah, etc. Man, his wife, she's something, huh? Mashallah. Yeah, we have to praise Allah for that.
I gave him my wife's number because we have...
What you did? Hold on. So you are a Muslim conservative. You make videos to spread Islam. You grow a beard. You claim you are doing dawah. And you idiot. You give your wife phone number to Uthman. And what happened next?
Wait for a friend and see if he can help him. For example, a brother, which is me, I reached out for him because he's a sheikh to fix our marriage.
He will fix it.
So what I did is I gave him my wife's number because we have some trouble between, I had trouble between me and my wife. So I trusted Sheikh Uthman, I know him, and then I was on his table in Balboa Park.
MashaAllah.
MashaAllah.
He's one of the du'at here. He went on a cross-country da'wah trip.
So I gave him her number to fix our marriage.
He fixed it very much, yeah.
And then after 2 days, my wife, she completely blocked me. And I know nothing about her. And
Stop. I mean, let us be honest here. You ask him to fix the marriage. She fixed it. He fixed it for you. That's it. No headache. She blocked you. Now remember, this woman, she is his wife still. They are not divorced. She just left the house. So even legally in the state, she cannot go and marry a different person, And even in the state, if she sleep with different men, she is fornicating, This is a fornication, nothing more. So what happened now? After he gave his phone number to Sheikh Uthman, because Sheikh Uthman is the good man you can trust to speak to your wife, halal, his wife, suddenly she blocked him. She didn't want to talk to him just 2 days after. Man, Sheikh Uthman must be very fast. Don't you think, you idiot? He is speaking to her already for a long time. I think what happened, that his wife, when she is talking to him, she told him, why you don't let Sheikh Uthman to talk to me? So she want to make it like, in case he discovered that he is talking to her, because there is no way. In 2 days, In 2 days, 48 hours. After Uthman get involved, she blocked you. Okay, what happened? So Sheikh Uthman, now he texted her, he called her, they speak, and you know the camera is on, mashallah, and he advised her to do what?
It's our marriage, right?
Hmm.
And then after 2 days,
Yeah,
my wife, she completely blocked me,
yeah.
and I know nothing about her.
Oof.
And I told Sheikh Osman, what happened? Why she doesn't talk to me? She's like, she doesn't want you, that's it. Yeah.
Sheikh Uthman, he was sent to fix it. He told him, just don't talk to her, man. She don't want you. That's it. No negotiation. Why? Because Uthman, he took the wife.
Yeah, don't bother her anymore. I'm like, okay. I was like, okay, well, this is my fate. So I got suspicious a little bit. Like, what's going on? So somebody told me that she got married, like after a month of...
What? Somebody told him, I'm just showing you what he's in top, married as a second wife, and she cannot reveal his identity. So he's talking about a video made by his wife, speaking that she got married to a husband, but she cannot reveal his identity. Remember Lily Dawa making a video about second wife? This is the Islamic society. Oh boy. So listen, the wife, she made a video saying that she got married, but you cannot get married. You are still married. How you get married? You're not divorced yet. And she cannot reveal the one who married her. Why? Because it's secret marriage. Okay. So now this guy, he became more suspicious. Why she do not reveal the name of the husband? What's going on?
Me of our separation. I was like, this is weird. This is not Islamic way. And then she's still my wife. Why? She married somebody else.
How she married?
This is weird. She's a very private person. She doesn't talk to...
I can tell she is very private, especially when we hear her video. You can tell, man. I mean, this woman, she is a private... No comment.
Any guys, okay? So, subhanAllah...
She didn't talk to any guy. She talked only to Sheikh Uthman, you know? I want to ask you how you met her. As long as she didn't talk to any guy. Aren't you a guy too? Or at that day when she started to talk to you, at that time you were a girl. She didn't talk to any guys. Mean. Yeah, you remind me of a joke. Like, you know, the guy, he told his friend that his fiancée is virgin. He said, really? I said, yeah. I said, how you know? She said she never saw a private mind like this before. I mean, she saw like 1,000 private parts before. I'm not going to the dirty word, but she never noticed something like this before. She is a virgin, man. She is very virgin. Okay, so sorry for, you know, tell us the story. Go ahead.
Of our separation. I was like, this is weird. This is not Islamic way. And then she's still my wife. Why? She married somebody else. I'm like, this is weird. She's a very private person. She doesn't talk to any guys. Okay? So subhanallah, I did some research and I found out that Uthman married my wife.
How he can marry her? She's married.
Instead of fixing my marriage, he married her. Still, she's still married to me.
Look. Uthman, he married the married women. Married to you? Can you repeat the sentence?
This is not Islamic way. And then she's still my wife. Okay. I was like, okay, well, this is my fate. So I got suspicious a little bit. Like, what's going on? So somebody told me that she got married, like after a month of our separation. I was like, this is weird. This is not Islamic way. And then she's still my wife. Why she married somebody else? I'm like, this is weird. She's a very private person.
Very private.
She doesn't talk to any guys.
Absolutely.
Okay? So subhanallah, I did some research and I found out that Uthman married my wife. Instead of fixing my marriage, he married her.
Excuse me. This is the very much perfect fixing. What are you talking about? He fixed everything. I mean, he was busy for the last 48 hours fixing stuff. What are you talking about, you know? Secret wife, and, you know, this is, by the way, it's a crime in California. You can go to jail, and the police should investigate, because now, actually, there's a proof of it. Later, you will hear a phone conversation between him and Uthman. He forced Uthman to divorce his wife. This guy, obviously, he blackmailed him. He will report him to the authority. So Uthman, he recorded Uthman divorcing his wife. But I don't want to burn the movie for you. You know, you cannot tell the Arab a movie. You cannot take him. He will tell you the movie before you watch it. Anyway, so, okay, now, so what happened?
So, subhanallah, I did some research, and I found out that Uthman married my wife. Instead of fixing my marriage, he married her. Still, she's still married to me. Islamically, she's still married to me. Subhanallah, may Allah guide him. I don't know, subhanallah, this is not Islamic.
Do you think Allah did not guide him by making this happening and fixing your wife? What are you talking about? Isn't it the Quran says everything happened to you by the will of Allah? Bad or good? Now you deny destiny? It's destiny. When they asked Muhammad about fornication, he says everybody, every human being, he have his portion of adultery, which he must commit as his fate. So this is Allah, you know, Allah, he made this happen, brother. Allah behind it. Allah made you give his phone number to your wife. I think she, you know, he have it already. Allah made him, you know, like each other to go to bed, and Allah, you know, made him fix the problem. So what happened?
My wife, instead of fixing my marriage, he married her. Still, she's still married to me. Islamically, she's still married to me. Subhanallah, may Allah guide him. I don't know, subhanallah, this is not Islamic. This is not, I don't know what to say. Subhanallah.
Not Islamic. Isn't it your prophet? He took his own son wife. What are you talking about? Isn't it your prophet? He went to his own son wife when she was at the house of the husband, and he flirted with her, and he said to her, please be to Allah, the one who made my heart to flip for you. See, Allah is the one who made his heart to flip for her, and his penis too. Come on, brother. This is very Islamic. What are you talking about? If your prophet did it, why Uthman, the ketchup boy, would not do it? You know, he was catching up with your wife.
So this is the way that Uthman pick up his wives. And guess what? She's the second wife. And then this is the testimony of my wife, that how did she find the new husband.
Oh, now listen, guys, his wife is the one, she is very private. Remember, he said she is very private, she don't talk about anyone, but she is posting this online. Listen.
You judge. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum assalam.
So I'm a second wife. My husband had a first wife before we got married. Him and I were not looking to get married, like, at all. There was a guy that was trying to marry me, and he gave...
There was a guy, he was trying to marry me. See, I told you, this is not 48 hours. You see? There is a guy, he was trying to marry me, and she's talking about what's going on when she is married. There's a guy who is trying to marry me. Simply, she is cheating with him. He's, you know, they are, you know. So there's a guy trying to marry me, but she is married. How he is trying to marry her, and how it is that he is trying to marry her, and she is married, and Uthman, he just got the phone number 48 hours, as the guy said. So obviously, they are talking to each other, and there is some kind of shukutuku for a while. So this is the wife telling her story, how she found the new husband in eBay.
Of me, of our separation. I was like, this is weird. This is not Islamic way. And then she's still my wife. Why? She married somebody else. I'm like, this is weird. She's a very private person. She doesn't talk to any guys. Okay? So subhanallah, I did some research and I found out that Uthman married my wife. Instead of fixing my marriage, he married her. Still, she's still married to me. Islamically, she's still married to me. Subhanallah, may Allah guide him. I don't know, subhanallah. This is not Islamic. This is not, I don't know what to say.
That's not Islamic, absolutely. Yeah.
So this is the way that Uthman pick up his wives. And guess what? She's the second wife. And then this is the testimony of my wife, that how did she find the new husband? You judge. Assalamu alaikum.
So I'm a second wife. My husband had a first wife before we got married. Him and I were not looking to get married, like, at all. There was a guy that was trying to marry me, and he gave my current husband my number, saying, please call her for me, blah, blah, blah.
Did you hear it? This guy is telling the truth. There's a guy trying to marry me, and my husband gave him the number. He's not lying. This is what happened. We just heard it. So there is a guy trying to marry me, and my husband, he gave him the number. You know what? I have a headache. I don't want to go online, but I saw this story. I said, I better go. I was planning to go tomorrow. I have a light headache, but my brother, your wife, she made my headache fly. So your wife, she just said that the guy you gave the number of your wife to him, already he's trying to marry her. Trying. And the husband, he gave her a new husband the number, and he said to her, call her. That's a good one. I love it.
So I'm a second wife. My husband had a first wife before we got married. Him and I were not looking to get married, like, at all.
Just a casual sex, we are not looking to get married. It's just like boom, boom, here, there, Like, are you bored? Okay, join in the board. Take a ticket. All right.
That how did she find the new husband? You judge. Assalamu alaikum.
So I'm a second wife. My husband had a first wife before we got married. Him and I were not looking to get married, like, at all. There was a guy that was trying to marry me, and he gave my current husband my number, saying, please call her for me, blah, blah, blah. And he called me. He was like, look, I'm only calling you because this guy won't get off my butt. And we talked.
Uthman, he told you that this guy, he don't want to get off his butt? That is very sexual too. What do you mean his butt? You just said he's trying to marry you. What do you mean I'm only calling you? Okay, and what happened?
For like 2 hours, we ended up really being fond of each other.
Uh-oh, it took Uthman 2 hours? Guys, he called the women because the husband asked him to call the wife. After 2 hours, they are in love. 2 hours. How many days? How many days? 2 hours. I mean, she must be very decent. Listen, she knew she's married. She knew that this guy, the Sheikh, after 2 hours, Uthman, he said to her, do you like me? Do you? Do you? Do you miss me? Do you? Do you? Do you want me? Do you? Do you? Let us do it. Let us do it. Let me do you? She answered, yes, I do. Ask Lily Dawa to bring him with you because he's a female and doesn't count as a man like you. Hello? What the heck? 2 hours? I mean, Prophet Muhammad took him longer. Who in the world want to believe that in 2 hours you found that you are... What? Just say again, what?
The guy that was trying to marry me, and he gave my current husband my number saying, please call her for me, blah, blah, blah. And he called me. He was like, look, I'm only calling you because this guy won't get off.
Remember, she just said, but this guy, he's trying to marry me. So Sheikh Uthman was hitting on her long time ago. Did you know what he said? There's a guy trying to marry me. Trying. Now the husband, he told Uthman to call her. The same guy who is trying to marry her many times. He called her now and he told her, I'm calling you just because your husband, I want to get him out of my butt. And then 2 hours. 2 hours later.
Assalamu alaikum.
So I'm a second wife. My husband had a first wife before we got married. Him and I were not looking to get married, like, at all. There was a guy that was trying to marry me, and he gave my current husband my number saying, please call her for me, blah, blah, blah. And he called me. He was like, look, I'm only calling you because this guy won't get off my butt. And we talked for like 2 hours. We ended up really being fond of each other. He told me, I'll find a husband for you. I said, okay.
You will find a husband for her. What a service he is doing for her. He is doing it charity. La 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 la. I wanna be a sheikh, oh la la. All women just call me. I can find a husband for you beside me. La 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 la. What the heck? And this guy in yellow, he's saying, how can he allow himself to speak to his friend wife this way? So this idiot, he gave the phone number to Uthman. Uthman, he called the women. 2 hours, they like each other. And Uthman, he said, I will find your husband. Just worry. You know, I'm coming to you tonight to find your husband.
I'll make sure you approve. He said, no, I'm going to find a husband for you.
No, listen. She said to him, I want to be sure that you approve. Uthman have to approve the husband. He is her daddy, mommy, daddy, family. Uthman. You see what is the duty of Uthman in San Diego? He is working so hard.
I said, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then we ended up getting married.
We ended up getting married. That's it? You jumped there? What happened between? Come on. What do you mean? All of this is in a few days? Man. So far.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers Nico. MashaAllah, God bless you. May Allah grant you.
Okay, this is the same video. Let us go to the second video. Shall we? Shall we? Is Uthman a zani, which means he is a fornicator?
1.
So now, this guy, he asks Nico to ask Uthman an honest question. How many wives you have?
One. Alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brothers Nico. I hope you're doing well. I have a request. Can you ask Sheikh Uthman how many wives he had last October? And then ask him again.
Last October? There's any update for it? We are in November now. You know, Uthman, he married her for a few weeks, and this guy, he forced him to divorce, otherwise he will report him. So the guy, he dumped her. So they want to go to jail, you know. So, and he recorded the phone call, actually. He will hear the phone calls. So go, tell us what happened.
he had last October. And then ask him again why you divorced your second wife 15 days ago.
How many wives do you have?
One. Alhamdulillah. You know.
You will notice how the liar, it took him some time to think about it. You see, notice. The idiot Nico, he asked the question, right? Why Uthman is pausing to think what he will say. Notice with me carefully.
One. Alhamdulillah.
See the fake answer? Listen.
Second wife 15 days ago.
How many wives do you have?
One. Alhamdulillah. You know, I have a wife, alhamdulillah. I have kids, I'm happy. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
One is plenty.
Well, I don't know.
So in Islam, the man, there's nowhere in any hadith, there's nowhere in any verse in the Quran that states that a woman has to give permission to her husband for him to get a second wife. For a man to get a wife without asking his first, because nowhere does it say that.
The second wife is the other guy wife now, the same woman. We heard her before. So this is the wife they are fighting over, which is wife for both now. So look, she is educated in Islam, you know. Uthman, he told her, you know, my wife, she do not need permission from, you know, from her. I do not need permission from my wife to have you. Listen, we can have secret marriage, all right? Just let us go to bed.
In the Quran that states that a woman has to give permission to her husband for him to get a second wife. For a man to get a wife without asking his first, because nowhere does it say that, right? Verbal commitment to you. And me and my husband have made a deal that if I am starting to fall.
Look at the deal. Uthman, not only he took the women from her husband, he is putting condition that he might take another woman. This woman, she will ask him, please, if you are thinking to have a third wife, can you just alarm me that I'm doing something wrong? I mean, who is this Uthman? They are fighting over him.
And me and my husband have made a deal that if I am starting to fall behind and I'm not doing my due diligence as a wife.
What is that exactly? Besides washing dishes, what are you talking about? Can you give us more details? In diligence as a wife? What's that? But what are you not doing? What is the intelligent? If you don't do it, he will find a third wife. What is that? I just became curious, you know. Christian Prince, first of all, to the private content, and it didn't ask them. Abdul, they put them online. I mean, don't you see the video is online? They are talking online to millions of people. This is not a private topic no more. Don't you see? Are you stupid? Christian Prince, first of all, don't insult me. I'm not stupid. I'm a doctor. I get a degree. What is the degree? I don't have a degree. You know, the donkey ate it. I told you once at a time that the liar always seen the donkey ate the Abdul, don't talk about donkey eating stuff. I can show you the Quran been eaten by a goat. Are you saying to me that Uthman and Aisha and all of them, they are lying? Because they are the one who said that the Quran like being eaten by the goat. Captain Prince, the story. No, I said to you, the donkey ate my degree. You said this is the proof that you are a liar. Always those who lie, they say this. Donkey ate their degree. Here we go. The Quran is the highest degree. And who is the one who said the goat ate it? Aisha and Uthman. And you know, so you Muslims, you just accuse your prophet wife that she is a liar, man. How you do that? Captain Prince, you are telling the topic. And then the topic. Okay, let me watch the video then. Just give us a break. The woman she is talking, she could put condition in the husband that if she is not doing her intelligent, Zakir, by the way, what that word mean? Christian Prince, first of all, you need a permission from your parent to explain to you. What permission from my parent? What do you think I am? I am 6 years old, mature. Christian Prince, first of all, there is no proof that you are 30 years old. What's wrong with you? Do you want to show you? Christian Prince, respect yourself. Okay, so what are you talking about? As long as I'm 6 years old, like Aisha, she was 6 years old when she got married, she was mature, for God. So tell me what the intelligent of this woman, what she will do exactly. Christian Prince, I have to go because I have to wash dishes. Now I know the intelligent of the husband in Islam. What is left is the intelligent of women. Let us see.
that he will warn me beforehand, and if he ever wants a third wife, he will let me know before it happens. And
if you want a third wife, he will let her know? What's wrong with those people? They live in America. Those people live in San Diego. She told Uthman that if you want to find third wife, he will let her know, because now she don't trust him. Already he have her as a second wife, as a secret wife.
he swore to Allah for that. That's the best
He swore to Allah? He did?
can do to prevent him from getting another. But also, my husband, he's got the money for 2, but he don't got the time for 3. He does.
Uthman, shame on you. You have the money for 2, but you don't have time for 3? Sorry, he have money. He have money for 3, but he don't have time. So she reacts, you know, like she's. I mean, you know, he can squeeze sometimes. What are you talking about? I mean, he can spend with you a half hour instead of 1 hour. You know, I mean, what are you talking about? The time always there. Listen.
He doesn't have the time to be able to split it between 3 women. He just doesn't. You know, he barely has the time to split it between her and I and 4 children.
One. Alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brother.
And now you will see the last theory in the movie. This guy, he forced Uthman to divorce his wife. So he's asking Sneeko, why Uthman divorced his wife by my command? Who am I?
Dating in general, should young Muslims even date?
No, dating is haram.
Haram.
Think about
Niqabi.
inshallah.
Dating is haram.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This message for brother Sneeko. May Allah bless you and may Allah strengthen your iman. MashaAllah, God bless you, brother. First, you want to ask me who is this guy? We're going to put that till later. Yesterday, you had an interview with Uthman. You asked him how to find a good wife. You asked him about the dating and about OnlyFans. And he is like, what? OnlyFans? What is that? Really? Come on, Uthman. You know what's OnlyFans. You live in San Diego. Come on, come on.
Look like all of you expert. I thought OnlyFans is the website of Andrew Tate. I thought this is a porno website. I heard in the video like Andrew Tate, he's speaking about OnlyFans, so I thought this is his website. It turned to be something else. But look, all the Muslims are expert about OnlyFans.
Okay, let's get to the subject here. Can you ask Uthman how did he meet his second wife?
How?
What method he used? Let him answer you. And then ask me how did he find her. Let's see how does it go. Does it match or no? And you're gonna tell me like, oh, this guy is crazy, right? Okay, then if still I am crazy or he's gonna call me crazy, why he divorced her upon my request?
He divorced her upon my request. Upon what? My request.
A lot of questions were gonna be raised here, right?
Who am I to him to obey my request? The question, why Uthman he obey the command of this guy to divorce his wife?
Just to let you know, I'm from San Diego, La Jolla, California. I'm not sure if you know me. You can contact me, bro.
This guy almost going to cry. You can tell he's really struggling.
May Allah guide him.
Give talaq 3 times.
I give her talaq.
3 times.
3 times.
I divorced her 3 times.
You heard it?
Yeah, talaq, please.
Talaq. Done?
Okay, done.
See? So he forced Uthman to divorce his wife. So Uthman, he slept with this woman for some time, and this guy, obviously, because this is not legal in California, Muslims, they can marry a second wife, but there is something very important. This woman, she is still married, and even if she is divorced, she have to wait for 3 months after the divorce. But the guy did not divorce her. This guy did not divorce his wife yet. So Uthman, he committed fornication according to Islam, because he married a married woman. She's not divorced. Number 2, even if she is married, he cannot marry her. Sorry, even if she's divorced, still he cannot marry her because he have to wait 3 months. He got her just a few weeks, 4 weeks maximum, after she left her husband's house. And now the husband, he is forcing Uthman to divorce the wife, and then you need to ask yourself why. Either Uthman, he is afraid from this guy, he threatening him, and I find that the easiest way is to report him to the police. He can stay in jail for good time. You know, this is a crime. It's a felony in USA to have multiple wives, and he committed a crime. And there is no need for a proof. I mean, it's in the front of, you know, here we go. The wife is there, the husband is there, the Uthman is there, the recording is there. This guy is recording the calls. And now he made Uthman, because in Islam you can't just divorce a woman by saying the words. He made Uthman divorce his wife. So now he have a proof that Uthman, he married his wife because now he made him divorce her. You will not divorce a woman she are not married to, right? So it's a messed up story. He married his second wife while she is still married to someone else. What a big sin a man can do.
You heard it?
Yeah, طلاق 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 طالق طالق طالق. Please.
طلاق 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 طالب طالب طالق. Done?
Okay, done.
You know, you will notice here, Islam is space, he is saying, Christian Prince, you are a low class to talk about this. So I am a low class to talk about this. You are a good class to do this? According to the Quran, Uthman and that woman, they should be stoned to death. Low class idiot. According to the Sharia law, if we can consider it a law, the law of an idiot, Uthman and that woman, because she is married, and he claimed that he married her, but this is cannot be marriage, because simply this is nothing but fornication. You don't marry a married woman. So he slept with married women, which is according to the Quran. Actually, not the Quran. The Quran doesn't never mention that. This is the Hadith. Uthman shall be stoned to death. According to USA law, he shall go to jail. So they post this online, inviting the public to talk about their scandals, and then the Muslim says to you, you are low class to talk about it. Well, you are low class to do it. For us, we are here to expose your lies. Your sheikhs are nothing but a bunch of scumbags. They speak about Allah day and night. They grow a beard, and they claim that they want to convert people to have the guidance, and yet your people are not guided. Those are supposedly the best of your men. And look, here, just today, Lili Dawa have this video. What a coincidence. Divorce pandemic, what is the cause? This is when? This is just a few hours ago. 8 hours ago. So the Muslim community, we can say with no question, it's screwed up. Cheating, sleeping around, women, and what they do, they convince themselves that they are not really doing sleeping around. It's a second wife. You know, it's marriage. So now he convinced her that he is marrying her But she should know, and she is adult, unless she is 6 years old, that she is still married. And even if she is still, even if you divorce her, she cannot marry until 3 months pass. And we can find the verse from the Quran. So if a man, he divorces a woman, let us see. This website is horrible. Chapter 2, verse number 2 to 8. Women who they are divorced, they have to wait for 3 months, 3 period. 3 menstruations, which is 3 months. Do you see it? And if she do anything before that, she is still married, even though she is divorced. She is still in the name of that guy. Why? Because the stupid Allah, he think that he need to be sure that the woman, she have no baby from the other guy, and the only way to know is 3 months. So a divorced woman shall wait as regard their marriage for 3 menstrual period, and it's not lawful for them to cancel what Allah has created in their wombs. So even if she is divorced, which is not, obviously, the guy, he made it clear, she is still married, and he repeated that many times. He did not divorce her. If those are your best sheikh, and then, you know, we have war in Gaza, and Muhammad Hijab is so upset from the rabbi, and you know, yet those guys, they have time for this garbage, and they bring 4 women and Mimi Hijab alone with other guy. We cannot consider our guy, sorry, you know, it's okay. I mean, really, Dawa can sit with the girls, you know. But what about Mimi Hijab? He's not a man. Showing their hair. Look, are they all Muslims? Why one of them, she is covering her face, the rest are not? Why one of them showing the half of her head? I mean, what is the Islamic clothes? I mean, what, everybody dress as he wish. The women in the middle, half of her hair is showing. The women in the left, she is covering herself with the burqa almost, you know, but she have still her hair, you can see, and she have makeup, and she have fake eyelashes. And look, she is wearing gloves. She is so conservative, you know. And then they start talking about sex and, you know, sex problem in the bed, and why the man divorced the wife, and why the women, she seek divorce. So in one hand, Mimi Hijab and Liya Dawah, they claim that they are busy now defending Gaza. Look, even they have the flag of Gaza in the top. Look, they did not forget Gaza. Are you kidding me? They never forget Gaza. They never forget Nagla seed, halal cat food, and the flag of Palestine. But in the same time, busy with females, just to collect a view and make money. Episode, and look what this, they call it, episode 17. They have series, you know. You want to, by the way, you want to join, you have to pay for it. Episode 16, episode 17, 18. Okay, and then they will stop because now it's the month of Ramadan. It is episode belly dancing. So do you see how much corrupt this society? In the appearance, they say, MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah, Bismillah, Balalala, Oh la la. Behind the scene is the most corrupt society ever. Imagine you are married to a man, and this man, he go to other women, and now he is not fornicating, no. He said to her, let us have secret marriage. You might spend with this man for 10 years, you never notice. He claimed that he have a business, he travel a lot, you know, he travel. He's doing business. Any night you want to sleep with the other wife, he do the same, you know, like I have to go. And the man, if you remember, Lee Dawah himself, he made a video that a man, if you remember the secret, you can search for it, secret wife. Can a man take a secret wife? Mimi Hijab, he said, a man, yes, he can lie to his wife. It is Islamic. You can lie to your wife. So this is what Islam is about. What is from God in what they do? You see, if somebody, like all of us, we fight sin. I fight sin, you fight sin, I get tempted, you get tempted, everybody get tempted. Everybody in the world. And there's millions of things to get, tempted with. But those people, they justify by their satanic cult their evil doing. So if I do evil, if I cheat, if I go and sleep with the woman she is married, I cannot justify it. I cannot say, oh, okay, it's okay. I cannot say this is a marriage. Those people, they justify. They justify when they kill a baby. They justify when they rape a woman. They justify anything. Because Islam is satanic. The point of Islam is to justify evil. So now, prostitution become marriage. They call mut'ah, they call it marriage, but it's nothing but prostitution. Opening a casino for a pimp like Andrew Tate is legal in the Quran. And if you force your slaves to do prostitution, Allah is all merciful. He will go justified. It's not even forbidden. In one hand, they say to you the Quran forbid adultery, but isn't it all their marriage is adultery? This Uthman, he is a friend to this guy. And he is already married and he have 4 children. Why he is looking for a new woman to sleep with? And why he is using a person? I mean, aren't you ashamed that this guy, he is your friend? Aren't you ashamed that you are the one who married him to his wife? You are the one who did the ceremony? Aren't you ashamed that always you take selfie with him and you speak about how good he is doing da'wah to bring people to Islam? And then you take his wife? Do you have a shame? They don't have a shame. And here you will see the comments of some Muslims. You will notice nobody really, I mean, this video should have like 1 million views from the Muhammadan, but nobody care. I mean, Uthman is doing his job, lying about Islam, defending Islam. That's enough for us. He sleep with your wife, he sleep with any wife, who care? As long as it's not my wife, who care? So Islam, the truth, he said, wow, this is shocking. I don't know this. That's it. Samir saying, this Uthman is a low life. Who cannot be trusted? I posted some bad things about him, but he's lucky that Facebook made me take down my post. Yeah. Why you are surprised? Muhammad did the same to his son-in-law. Thank you, Mr. Just Saying. This is an educated person. He got them busted. You dodged a bullet there with the dishonest, cheating wife of yours. You are right to expose him, in my opinion. Pray Allah bless you. Ameen. It's nice to see you, Abu Adnan. How are you doing? Hope you remember me. I celebrate my first year as a Muslim last month. Thank you. Thanks to us meeting in this. Joyce, are you celebrating that the one who make you convert to Islam, that he himself is in trouble because of Islam? What an idiot woman. O believe, O believers, if an evildoer bring you any news, verify it. Look, they are accusing the guy that he is evildoer. The guy, he is, you know, Abdul, listen, if this guy, he accusing this guy with this, and he live in the state, Uthman, he can't take him to court. He can make him a big issue because if he's lying. So the guy, he took his wife, and you are accusing the guy that he is lying? You see, now the Muslims are defending Uthman because Uthman is working for Islam. Who are you? He's more important. So the guy, he have the voice of Uthman divorcing his wife. He forced him to divorce his wife. He have the recording of his wife. He knew his wife. And they accuse him to be a liar. And look, there's no comment really. I mean, this is a day ago. Nobody is commenting about this. You know, they don't care. Look at this one. Wow, you got haircut. Look very nice. She must be a whore. I mean, the guy, he lost his wife and you are hitting on him now. You got a haircut? What the heck? What about his story he just told you? The guy, he just took his wife. You were looking at his haircut? Samir, my brother, just like you have the right about him, I do, because I am a brother of yours. I am a Muslim also. This man cannot trust it. That's it. That's it. How many Muslims knew what Uthman did? How many? And by the way, I always suspect those comments to be from the same person because Muslims, they cheat. There's a website, I forgot the name. There's a Muslim guy, he was debating Sam Shamoun. And, you know, debate in text, like, you know, he write back. So, the websites, the one in charge of the website, they notice that the Muslims who are refuting Sam Shamoun and Sam Shamoun, they have the same IP address, which is impossible. Which means coming from one computer. So imagine the guy, he is debating Sam Shamoun. You will see the name Sam Shamoun there, and you will see the Muslim guy. So the Muslim guy, he got Sam Shamoun busted. Sam Shamoun, he answered. He do not know how to answer. Obviously, his answer is not good. It turned to be that both of them is the same Abdul. So Muslims, they post their own comment. They fabricate accounts to make themselves, they are doing dawah and people convert to Islam. Like, what is the proof of comment? You know, like a comment, she said, look, I have a haircut, nice haircut. But it's possible that this is a real person. We don't know. But it's very normal for them to lie. But in this case, lying is very costly because the other person, he can take him to court for fabricating story. It's not true. You see, if Uthman is going silence about this, it means the whole story is true. If Uthman don't take this guy to court, correct? That means the story is absolutely true. And you can tell that this man, he forced Uthman to divorce his wife. And he said in his video, if you remember, he said, what authority I have to force Uthman to divorce his wife? Who am I? Right? Why he can, how he can divorce, how he can force Uthman to divorce the wife? Who is he? He's nobody for him. Obviously, the only reason he told him, I'm going to report you.
What about dating in general?
If you don't divorce
young
her.
Muslims even date?
No, dating is haram.
Think about
Muslim don't date, brother. Muslim dating is haram.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This message for brother Sneeko. May Allah.
Dating in Islam is haram. Sleeping with the wives of others is okay. Haram, brother, haram. as you, he is one follower. No problem. People make it, you know which channel is mine. People, they can do whatever they want. Who care? So anyway, cheater, liar, fabricator, not a trustworthy, beard, and at the same time, you don't find one single Muslim speaking about what Uthman did. Why? Why they are not talking about it? Why Muslims are not talking about it? What the problem? Do you remember when there was a priest, I forgot his name, he was accused of rape, and after he died, and they say that the accusation is true, but I don't know. I mean, after he died, you go after him. What about you accuse him when he's alive? When he's dead, there's no way to defend himself. But when this has happened, every scumbag in from the Muslim terrorist groups, he made a video about it. Where are you? As long you are against anyone who is a cheat or a liar. For us as a Christians, we know that this is such an act is absolutely, evil act, and the person who do it, he go to hell. Same time, the Lord, he warned us about false teachers who come to you in the clothes of a sheep, but they are wolves, like your prophet. So for us, when a person he do that, he is a priest, he is a bishop, he is shaming himself. But for you, can you shame this man for what he did? No, because your prophet, he did exactly the same. If you condemn this man for going after a married woman, then you have to condemn your prophet for what he did. Correct? For me, I cannot be called a Christian. All of us, we commit sin. Nobody can say that we are angels coming from the sky. Every man in this earth, he is, he get tempted, he commits sin, he fight or don't fight. It depends on the person. But I cannot claim that when I commit sin, I'm following my Lord. But you, Muhammadan, when you do fornicate with the wife of somebody else, you are following the sunnah step by step of your prophet. He took his own son, wife, not the neighbor. He flirted with her when she was in the house of the husband. And this is all written in your books. This is not a book written by the Jews or the Hindus or the Christian prince. This is your books. So, is that why Muslims don't dare to shame him? First account? I don't know. What first account? I see here. I saw he said like he have other account. Which video he mentioned that he have other account? I'm not sure.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brother Sneeko. MashaAllah, God bless you. May Allah grant you Jannah. Ameen, Ya Rab.
Yeah, here I see he says check my other main account, but I don't see where the other account it is. I'm not sure. Here it says my other main account. What where? Maybe Abu Adnan Halik. Let us search. No, it's the same. Let us click here and see what we will find here. This one looked like one video. He opened a second account. Yeah, this is not the original, maybe.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brother Sneeko.
Yeah. Anyway, so obviously, things is messed up in this community, but nothing new for us. We are from the Middle East. We knew how they live. We knew how they act. It doesn't say that, CP, right? Yeah. Yeah. And when you show them a hadith, like how they refute the Christian prince. This hadith reported by Hisham. Hisham He reported from his father Abdul. Abdul reported from his father Ahmad. Ahmad reported from Muhammad. Muhammad reported from Ali. Ali reported from Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman reported from Makbul. And the Makbul is a liar. So the hadith is not accepted. Live visitor. He have an account live visitor. I don't know, live visitor or dead visitor. Who care? I mean, we got the videos we want. Who care? I'm not going to go after his videos. I don't even care. I mean, I saw this guy before, and actually, I made, I think, a video to get him busted. He's an idiot, like the rest of them. All of them, they claim that they can refute a Christian. Actually, there is a woman. She came and she emailed me in Patreon about him. And even she told me that he is hitting on her. She told me that this guy is hitting on her. So obviously TikTok is a place of hunt. And I will not be surprised if his wife, the one he made her a wife, he got her in TikTok too. So this TikTok is look like it's a hunting, you know, place for fornicators. And there's many Muslims and non-Muslims, you know, who they are just looking for a man in the bed. I just see a woman, she said, oh, you have a nice haircut. The guy almost crying about his wife, she cheated on him, and she is talking about his haircut. So I'm assuming he will text her right away. He says, oh, you like it? I have more haircut. Can I show you? So anyway, maybe we should add the name of a Sneeko in the title. Should we add the name of a Sneeko to the title? Because the Sneeko is involved here, you know. Oh boy. And you know, this obviously this guy is so naive and stupid to the point he give someone his wife number. Like he don't say to him, let us go meet me and you and her, you know, and you talk to her. No, I will give you her number. By the way, why in the world anyone will call himself a Sneeko? I don't know. I mean, this is really funny. They sneak in the house of people to get their wives? I'm not sure. Sneeko from a sneaker? All right. Well, I don't want to keep you longer here, but how many of you will download the video and show everybody how trustworthy Uthman is, and how this is not about Uthman, by the way. I assure you, all of them are the same. You see, you can ask Muslims. When I was in the Middle East, when I go to a Muslim, like let's say with me in school, like I'm high school. So I go to his house, he welcomed me, his mother, she sat with us, his sisters, and the Muslims, when they inside the house, they dress like really open. They never hide from me. I sit with them, you know, this guy was a very nice person, his family were very nice people. I never look at his sisters in any wrong way. The second, another kid come from the school, from the same class, and he is a Muslim. All the female, they run away and they close all doors. And when they bring the tea or the coffee, the door is closed, they knock the door, and they leave the coffee tray behind the door. So the first thing I notice, how come when I am there, his sisters and his mother, they sit with me. Even I eat with them. How come when a Muslim come, everybody hide? Everybody. Even the little girl, who is not even 7 years old, they hide her. And this is not only with one person. And then I learned they do that only with the Christians. Because other person who is a Christian like me, he come with me to their house, they don't hide too. So I found out that this is only about Muslims. Muslims don't let Muslims see their women. Because Islam teach Muslim to have a very low ethic. When a Muslim family, they come to visit my parents, the wife, she take her scarf. My dad is sitting there. She's not covering her hair. She take off her coat. She's wearing normal dress. That will never happen in a house of a Muslim man. Women, they sit with women alone. Alone. And men, they sit alone. When they go to visit the Christians, the woman, she is dressing nice, she have a makeup, she have her hair, you know, style, she have sometime even shorter skirt. And the husband is with her. You know, her husband is coming to visit with her. They don't trust Muslims. And they love, in case you do not know, they love to associate with Middle Eastern Christians. This is the fact and this is the truth. And then this poor man, he go to Uthman and he tell him, you know, can you talk to this, you know, to my wife to fix my marriage? And then what Uthman he do? I mean, listen, even if you like the women, let us say the woman is attractive, she is pretty. But where's your shame? I mean, the guy, he is your friend and he asked you to do something. At least wait until they get divorced and there's no hope and that's it. And he forgot about her. And then later you say, you know what? You know, things work. We met, we talk. You know, you don't want her no more. She don't want you no more. And that's it. It's over. But she's married. So obviously there's a plan to take the wife from her husband. Anyway, so I hope our topic today, I don't like to talk about those topics, but I found it interesting because it's, you know, it is very good way to explore the Islamic corrupt society. And here, when you see this video here, Lili Dawah talking about divorce and marriage and why Muslim women and Muslim men, they are suffering from pandemic of divorce. Shouldn't the Muslims ask themselves, first of all, who made divorce so easy in Islam? So easy, text message. And you are talking pandemic? Text message. He don't even need to do anything. He don't need to go to court. He just send text message. He can go out in the street, his wife, she is cooking in the kitchen, you know, he sent her a text message, say to her, you are divorced. So if you want to fight the problem of divorce, first of all, do you have even marriage? If you have marriage, you will, like you see, there's 4 women there. All of them, they can be in bed with one of those guys. What is the marriage? You know what marriage means? You merge together. In Christianity, you become one. You don't have marriage, you have a sexual contract. So, if the Islamic religion is successful to make a family, then we will not see such a title. We will not. Obviously, you have no success and you have no marriage. It's just a sex contract. You know, I have a guy, his name is Muhammad Yusuf something. I'm going to open my Skype. He said, he texted me, Yusuf, you want to talk, you want to call me? Do you want to call me? You are always so excited and so, you know. You said to me, you did text me in Skype, right? Do you want to call? And he even calling me coward. Let us call him. I like your sunglasses, by the way. They look like my front door. Don't you think they are so big? Answer, Yusuf, answer. Let me lower the ring. Answer. Are you sure you are not James Bond? I don't know. I have a feeling I saw you before. Aren't you James Bond? What is this? This is sunglasses. Are you sure? What is your face? What the heck? Huh. Yusuf did not answer. Muhammad is not available. He is not available. Let's call him one more time. Let's see. Give him a chance. Maybe his sunglasses will work. I'm calling you, answer. If you don't answer, I'm going to block you. Okay, just answer and tell me where you get your glasses from. I want to use it for welding. Potato. Potato. I have a welding project, you know. Where do you get these glasses from? Are you sure they are not made by Allah? Huh? You are at work. You see, guys, Muhammad is at work. This is how and why you should hire a Muslim. At work, this is how they make money. They go to work to chat in the internet. He's at work now. Obviously, you are working so hard. I want to know who is the idiot who gave you the job. He's at work. Good one, good one. They are decent. They are decent. They do their job. I mean, you pay them money for salary. They work hard. You don't get their money from stealing. No, they are at work, you know. I mean, he's at work on YouTube listening to Christian Prince. He will report later, like, you know, what, you know, that his boss, he will say, Christian Prince, he said to me, where you got your glasses? So now I think we need to change the business, make a sunglasses manufacturer, but because we are Muslims, we cannot do it. They, you know, have to be bought from China. We can do anything. I mean, have you ever heard the Muslim make anything? The Turkish, they made a gun. The first thing about it, the most important thing about it, it blow your face before the face of the enemy. Right? Any Abdul? This guy from England, he will be sleeping by now. Let us see. Okay, this is an ex-Muslim saying to me, thank you, all right. Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rahman, he called me many times. Like how many times? The guy, he called me like 3 a.m., 2 a.m. The guy, he see me in his dream. Let us call him. Well, obviously, he is not online. All right. But anyway, guys, you know, Muhammad Yusuf, if you want, we can make a deal with you. You know, we can sell glasses. I mean, I assure you that nobody have glasses like those. I never saw one. You know, where do you get those glasses from? Why do you want to share your secret with us? Like, do those glasses can see through? Is it like a high technology? Because they look something fishy about them. I don't even see your face. Where's your face? Are they what? Are they like a spit proof? Muhammad, is those glasses spit proof? Because I heard from Muslims when they go to visit the Kaaba and they go to house of the shaitan, they wear something spit proof, because the Muslims supposedly when they see shaitan house, they spit, like maybe hijab. But when they spit, most of the spit, they come at the guy in front of them. You cannot spit the house of shaitan, is like a 50 meter away from you. So you spit at who? You spit at the one in front of you. Same when they, when they throw rocks at the house of shaitan, and the house of shaitan is 50 meter away. And then most of the rocks, they will go in the first 2 or 3 lines, of the people. Like, this is why there's many injuries when they go and do Hajj. Do we have any Abdul would like to call us? They are called pit fiber glasses. I know. I mean, they look weird. But I have to be honest. He looked really like so strong, so scary. I mean, like mysterious person. Mysterious, By the way, Muhammad, when your prophet, he went to the 7th heaven in the top of a flying donkey, did he use any glasses? I mean, do you know the element in the way? Because like the empty space is so freezing cold. I remember he's riding a donkey. It's physical trip. It's not like, God, he told him, be there, and he was there. No, it's real distance. He went through, physically, through a space distance. You know how cold it is. I mean, did you ever take the airplane? When you are like 20,000 foot high in the sky, do you know how cold it is outside? So Muhammad, he went in the top of a flying donkey. And by the way, the story about the donkey is really sensitive. I don't know if you know what happened. When the Prophet, Uthman upon him, you know what? The good thing that in the time of Muhammad, Uthman ibn Farooq was not there. Otherwise, Uthman ibn Farooq will take Aisha in 2 hours. But anyway, so when the Prophet, Allah, he sent him Jibreel, and with him there is a flying donkey, which is normal for Prophet to have flying donkeys at that time. So when Muhammad wanted to ride the donkey, guess what the donkey did? He refused to let the Prophet ride him. I mean, can you believe, guys, the details? The donkey sent by Allah. And the Prophet, when he ride the donkey, the angel told him, ride the donkey. This is the donkey coming to pick you up. The donkey, he tried to ride him. Sorry, I mean, the Prophet, it's the same. So the Prophet, he tried to ride the donkey. And the donkey went so crazy. Jibreel, when he saw that, he screamed at the donkey. He said to him, shame on you. Do you know who is this? The donkey like, what? Huh? He told him, this is a prophet of Allah, Muhammad. Do you know what you just did? According to the story, the donkey starts shaking and is sweating. So, I mean, he sweat his ass. Like, what I did? Really? He is a prophet of Allah, Muhammad? How I know? He don't look like one. He look like an idiot. Oh boy. You know why Allah did not tell the Buraq that this is prophet of Allah? So the Buraq, the donkey, he came to a mission. He did not know who he will pick up who. I mean, we have to admit that's, you know, the story is very touchy. A donkey who do not know the value of the one who will ride him. How sad. Do we have any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan would like to call us? I can show you the story and you can read with us. Anyone? The video of Basim, I did make it unlisted for now because I don't want people to be confused about two live stream. So people will know we have only live stream for now. After I finish, I will put it back and we will go tomorrow as it's scheduled. All right? I just hide it for now so people won't be confused which stream he is going to go to. Because this is live and that live. Which one? So I did hide it. It's going to be back after I finish. Don't worry. Who is a Muslim here? Choose a topic. Which one? This, what we see in front of us? Uthman taking the wife of the Muslim brother? May Allah give him... You know, I want to say to this brother, listen. You are a Muslim. And those Muslim women, as you see, they are so easy. One goes, one goes. Anyone, yeah, just I assure you, in 2 weeks from now, maximum, he will have two and second wife and third wife. Right? Don't worry, don't worry. Just be careful. Don't do what your prophet did, 6 years old. You go to jail in California. You know, in California, they might let it happen. There's a lot of liberals there. They say, you know, the guy is just horny. You know, they feel for you. All right. Any Muhammadan? Anyone? Yeah, we should have changed the video name. Make it a free Uthman wife. No, free this guy wife. Let us go strike to San Diego and make we put a sign. Uthman free his wife. Uthman free his wife. She is a civilian. Reveal the hostages. You know the...